For many individuals, this is the financial challenge of a lifetime.
Early on in the pandemic, as layoffs started and budgets tightened in homes across the city, Mayor Lori Lightfoot told residents there would be some brief relief from one of Chicago's most annoying expenses, the parking ticket.
We have suspended many of the debt collection, ticketing, and impounding practices that the city engages in until April 30th. And we are limiting ticketing and towing and impounding of vehicles to public safety related issues.
But an analysis by the Chicago Tribune shows 35,000 tickets were issued amid the so-called coronavirus suspension.
It's a big mess. I am furious.
Gary Smith of Ravenswood was one of many Chicagoans we found contesting tickets from the early days of the pandemic. He says he went to his law firm to do work for clients and parked on a downtown street back on April 1st, under the impression that ticketing would be suspended until April 30th.
I parked on the street because there was no parking enforcement at the time, I believed.
But he says he was told he had to pay the $70 ticket because as of March 25th, the mayor had said meters had to be paid.
It was not nearly as public as the first one, if it was public at all.
This is what the mayor said on March 25th.
It's not free parking all over the city. So I think some people thought that what we announced last week meant that they could park anywhere, anytime, and not have to worry about a ticket. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to pay the meter. You do.
Sean Cobb of Uptown says he never heard the mayor's clarification.
And people kept saying that, and it's like, well, tell that to the ticket. I'm not sitting on my table at home.
He says, if anything, he's been ticketed more often during the pandemic, saying he's received a half a dozen parking tickets since April.
My first ticket was April 20th, and it's just been nonstop. It's just too much to pay with them all being due at once.
Cab driver Khalid Javed said he got 2 tickets during the period he thought he didn't have to pay.
So we request to the mayor, please consider this one and help the people with those people who have tickets.
Statement, a spokesperson for the mayor said that Lori Lightfoot has clarified those initial remarks several times, and those remarks have been clarified and reported on in the media. This is what they say, quote, the mayor made explicitly clear that ticketing is continuing during the pandemic and reiterated there would be an emphasis on public safety reasons. To make it even more clear to reporters, the mayor again explicitly stated that this does not mean there is free parking all over the city. On top of that, the mayor stated that residents will continue to have to feed the meter during this time. Reporting live in Albany Park this evening, Mike Lowe, WGN News.